Hello everyone, welcome to the Book Nook. So it's a new year and hopefully you've made it your resolution to read some more books, but you might have a hard time finding the right books to read. Today I'm going to be telling you about 5 books that are going to be made into movies this year that you should put on your list to read before they hit the screen. Inferno is the latest novel by Dan Brown about Harvard professor of symbology Robert Langdon, played by Tom Hanks. This is the 3rd movie in a series that Tom Hanks will be playing Robert Langdon. The other movies have been nominated for things such as Teen Choice and Golden Globe Awards. In this story, Langdon wakes up in an Italian hospital, disoriented, with no recollection of the past 36 hours and no memory of the object that is hidden in his belongings. He is forced to flee with his doctor, Sienna Brooks, played by Felicity Jones, when an assassin attempts to kill him. They begin a journey filled with codes left for them by a scientist obsessed with 2 things: the end of the world and Dante's Inferno. This book combines classic Italian art, history, and literature with cutting-edge science to form a thriller that will keep you wanting more. Directed by Ron Howard, this film is projected to be released in October. This next book is one that you have most likely heard about if you have any sort of social media whatsoever. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is written by J.K. Rowling, you know, the same one who wrote Harry Potter. This book follows the story of writer Newt Scamander and his adventures in New York City's underground community of witches and wizards. You may remember it as required reading for the students at Hogwarts. This spin-off novel takes place 70 years before Harry Potter studies at the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. This movie will be directed by David Yates and is expected to be released in November. It will feature actors Eddie Redmayne and Ezra Miller. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, written by Ransom Riggs, is a novel about a lost teenager named Jacob, whose investigation of his family tree leads him to an island. On this island, he discovers the ruins of a place that shares the title of the novel. Here, as he explores the ruins, he learns that the people who once lived there were more than peculiar, they possessed amazing powers. Not only that, they may also still be alive. I was pleased to discover that this film will be directed by the well-known Tim Burton, whose eerie style will match the tone of this novel perfectly. Featuring actors such as Samuel L. Jackson and Asa Butterfield, who is best known for his role as Bruno in The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, this film is projected to be released in December. Looking to read a series or for the motivation to read the next book in the Divergent series? Well, there's no better motivation than an upcoming film adaptation to get your pages turning. Allegiant, written by Veronica Roth, is a continuation of Insurgent, following the characters Beatrice Pryor and Tobias Eaton. In this film, they leave the area inside of the fence and are taken into protective custody by a mysterious agency known as the Bureau of Genetic Welfare. This movie, directed by Robert Schwentke, is expected to be released in March and features stars Shailene Woodley and Theo James. The last book on this list, although it may be geared towards the younger crowd, is still a classic that you'll probably know about. The BFG, written by Roald Dahl, is a story about a young girl named Sophie. Sophie discovers the big friendly giant, who appears to be intimidating, but turns out to be a kind-hearted friend that is considered an outcast by the other giants because of his refusal to eat little boys and girls. This movie is directed by Steven Spielberg, who is well known for his work on movies like Saving Private Ryan and Schindler's List. Featuring actors such as Bill Hader, known for his work on SNL, this film was projected to be released in July. That's the end of my list for you. I hope you found some good recommendations to start off a new year of reading. Thank you for watching.